leadership. That's what I see as my culture. I don't really have a traditional culture or anything, as someone would say, but so that really gave me a big challenge when trying to write this speech and come up with a topic. I spent over a week trying to decide what I was going to write about. I went between food, my bed, entertainment, electronics, and really anything in between. With all those options, I didn't really see any of them resembling a true culture or that fit this topic for a speech. So to me, they really showed a lifestyle, but not a culture. And then I was looking through my drawers, and then I found this pin that you guys are passing around. And I had gotten that about a month before we started school here at NDSU this semester. And then I received it at NDSU's Summer Leadership Institute. Once I found it, it really got me thinking and made me decide to use it as my cultural artifact for this speech. So since I don't have a traditional culture, I had to determine one for myself. So finding this pin made me think about what my life is all about and what it has always been about. And that was leadership. Throughout my entire life, I've always been some kind of leader. I was always the head of the crowd and the one that people came to for anything. However, my leadership really started whenever I got into high school, especially my sophomore year in high school. So I didn't find myself in real leadership roles until that time, but whenever my sophomore year in high school and until I graduated, I was in a lot of leadership roles. So I was student council president for 2 years in high school, and on top of that, I was also the North Dakota State Student Council vice president, and then I was in president and vice president of 4 other organizations in my high school: Science Olympiad, FCCLA, FBLA, and DECA. And then, so you hearing all that makes it safe to say that I guess I'm a leader, but and that leadership's in my culture. But what does that have to do with this pin, right? Well, coming out of high school, I was certain I was done being a leader. I was just gonna cruise through high school, cruise through college and call it good, get out of here as fast as I could. So I never thought I'd be in the position I am now. But when I was given the opportunity to attend NDSU's Summer Leadership Institute, where I received that pin, I took the opportunity with the idea to show up and just mess around and kind of a fun week to do whatever I wanted here in Fargo and get out of town. So I didn't come into it with the right intentions, but to my surprise, I ended up getting way more out of that week than I ever thought I'd be able to. So that week, we learned a lot about leadership in campus and different organizations that we could get involved in. So that really sparked my leadership back up and really changed my outlook on college and how I'm going to be when I get here, and really how I wanted to spend my college life. So that week really made me realize that I still can and that I still want to be a leader even in college. So once I got here on campus, I became involved with hall government and was elected to be the hall government president. That's been an interesting ride now going on, but that's really opened up some amazing opportunities for me to be a leader here and have an impact on campus and really continue with my leadership culture. And then on top of that, that's helped me give me amazing opportunities. Like one example being to go to this last weekend I went to St. Louis to attend McCurr, which is the Midwest Affiliate Residence Halls Association Regional Leadership Conference. And that was a great time. We spent 4 days in St. Louis and had a great time learning about different ways we can leave a bigger impact on our campuses and stuff like that. So that really gave me but that week at Summer Leadership Institute, that also gave me the skills and the ability to land the position of multimedia with NDSU Athletics, where with that I get to travel with the teams and record video for all the NDSU Athletics events and edit video for them. So that's been an amazing role, and it's really helped me push my where I'm going to go in for a career, stuff like that, give me a good opportunity. So if I hadn't attended Summer Leadership Institute, I don't think I'd have any of those opportunities that I have today. So So with my culture being leadership, that pin represents that phenomenally. That pin really, I guess that pin's not specifically leadership, but the pin is what started my leadership journey in college. So not only does it represent leadership, I see that pin as the gateway to my future that really showed me my future, and that leadership is one of the most important aspects of my life, and that pin really opened that back up to me and helped me realize that.